Welcome to the Psychology Department, which is part of the Science faculty here at ICHS. My name is Ms. Elaine, and I'm the teacher responsible for the subject. More and more evidence is being provided to show that psychology is amongst the top 10 subjects studied at A-level. Psychology is gaining popularity because it fits well with other science subject choices, maths, history, business studies, and English. This presentation will provide you with some information about the academic discipline, what the subject matter entails, course content, examinations, career opportunities, and last but by no means least, a sample of what some of our current A-level students have to say about their experiences of studying psychology. Studying psychology gives you the opportunity to develop a range of skills to enhance your analytical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Psychology is everywhere in society, and studying this subject helps you to understand the many questions that confront us about people's behavior in their everyday living. The word psychology is derived from two Greek words, psyche meaning mind or soul, and logos meaning study of. Psychology therefore literally means study of the mind. A definition given by Atkinson et al. 1991 suggests that psychology is a scientific study of the mind and mental processes. Many career opportunities are open to students who study psychology. Bear in mind some of the careers where psychology would be useful: law, education, both primary and secondary, medicine, business, neuroscience, biology or the biosciences, biomedical sciences, and anthropology. A degree in psychology can take you into many different fields: forensic psychology, organizational and business psychology, health psychology, counseling psychology, cognitive neuroscience, research in psychology, sports and exercise psychology, cognitive neuropsychology, and clinical psychology. There's so many topic areas in psychology which the student can study. And these include memory, animal behavior, child development, stress, intelligence, aggression, evolutionary psychology, obedience and conformity, drug addiction, forensic psychology, education, therapy, psychosurgery, schizophrenia, depression, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. In the next few slides that are coming up, we will see some of the topic areas and the questions that the topic areas seek to address. Let's start with biopsychology. How does the brain work? What can brain scans tell us about what parts of the brain do? What is the fight or flight response? With psychopathology, we are looking at what's considered to be normal behavior or abnormal behavior. We look at depression. Why do people get depressed? Phobias. How should we treat phobias? Another interesting topic is schizophrenia. What causes schizophrenia? What are the symptoms of schizophrenia? How should we treat schizophrenia? A number of issues and debates are studied in psychology. The free will determinism debate, the nature-nurture debate, and ethnocentrism within psychology. These debates pose many questions, and students are engaged in heated discussions looking for answers. A big question in psychology is to do with the role that social influence plays in our behavior. Conformity and obedience are two areas studied here. This is just one example of a topic area that is linked to issues and debates. How much of our behavior is inherited from parents, and how much is learned from the environment around us? Why do we conform to others? Why don't we conform? Are we merely puppets? Why do we obey? Why don't we obey? These are just but a few of the questions that we look at under social influence. These debates pose many questions, and students are often engaged in heated discussions, examining various pieces of research and looking for answers. Memory is crucial to all aspects of our everyday living. It is not until we study memory that students appreciate the wider context and its many applications. How are our memories stored? Is our memory accurate? How does the memory process work? Why do we forget? How accurate is eyewitness testimony? In answering the various questions that psychologists are investigating, research is carried out. Scientific experiments take place where psychologists collect data, the data is analyzed, findings are presented, and conclusions are drawn. Therefore, studying research methods and statistics is central to psychology, and there are various pieces of research that students will critique. The exam board that we use is AQA. In the first year of your A-level, the topics you will study are social influence, memory, attachment, approaches in psychology, biopsychology, psychopathology, and research methods. In the second year of your A-level program, there is compulsory content as well as optional content. Let's go to the optional content. In option 1, there are 3 topic areas: relationships, gender, cognition and development. The one that we study under option 1 presently is cognition and development. Under option 2, the 3 topic areas are schizophrenia, eating behavior, and stress. The topic area that we study presently under option 2 is schizophrenia. Under option 3, the 3 topic areas are aggression, forensic psychology, and addiction. Presently, we study aggression. There is some discussion with students as to the option choice that they would like to study under each option area. And this is to do with the careers that students feel that they want to go into if they're going to take psychology further. But also, sometimes students have a particular interest and fascination in a topic area, and that option then is chosen by the group. Before students come to study psychology, it's very important to know the types of exam questions and assessment objectives. There will be 3 key assessment objectives. In terms of AO1, which is knowledge and understanding, you will be required to describe or outline studies or theories in detail using key terms effectively. These key terms will be taught across the course in every topic area. By doing this, you're showing you know and understand. In terms of AO2, which is application, you will be given a STEM, a scenario, or a stimulus to which you will apply your psychological knowledge. To do this, you have to really interpret theories, concepts, and studies and select the most appropriate ones to talk about, linking back to the scenario you are given. In AO3, you are demonstrating your critical thinking skills. Here you will examine the strengths and weaknesses of psychological theories and studies. You will write your essays to present very strong arguments backed by various evidence sources to consider how and why the theories and studies best explain human behavior. At ICHS, there isn't a formal exam to mark the end of your AS year. Instead, there is a mock exam. The mock exam will comprise of questions from AQA that will be marked according to the mark scheme. So in reality, you will be taking an exam that requires you to have a good level of revision, and your attitude to that mock exam is to be the same as it would be were you to be sitting the AS exam. At the end of your A-level program in year 2, there will be 3 exams. These 3 exams are spread across 3 weeks, and the 3 weeks span a period from about the middle of May to the first week in June. The 3 exams will be paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3. In paper 1, you will be examined on those introductory topics in psychology, which are social influence, psychopathology, memory, and attachment. In paper 2, you will be examined on approaches in psychology, biopsychology, and research methods and statistics. Paper 2 is known as psychology in context. And in paper 3, which is known as issues and options in psychology, you will be examined on issues and debates in psychology, as well as the 3 options that you will study under the 3 optional areas. Currently, as I said to you previously, the options that are offered here at ICHS are aggression, cognition and development, and schizophrenia. I will now leave you to have a look at the students' views in terms of how they have experienced studying psychology here at ICHS. So over to the students.